Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today we are doing some daily sheets for a daily planner, which can be used each day to help narrow things down so that way you're not getting so stressed and overwhelmed with your daily tasks. I am going in with my printables. I do have them linked down in the description below, and we're going to be continuing on. We're using some fall sticker books because we're officially getting ready for the fall season. So last week we did Amber Plans Her Day fall sticker books, and today we're going to jump into the Live Love Posh fall books. So we have Lux Fall, Fall Elements, Hello Fall, Autumn Blooms, and then Posh Fall. And these two I think are the oldest, or sorry, these ones I think are the oldest because they don't have the titles on the name. So we're going to start with those first, and start with some older books. I don't know or think they're available anymore. So just something to keep in mind. So this one is Autumn Blooms. We're going to go in on a vertical. And I'm just going to look and see if I have any sets in here that I really haven't touched at all. Or might have, either a lot of left. I know a lot of these I have little bits and pieces of. This one's kind of fun. Might do that one. That one's a vibe. This one, we only have the one page. I love this one. Love that one. This one, I feel like I have a lot of. Really, it's just deciding what color vibes I want to go with. I think I want to go with these ones. I like these kind of like jewel, really pretty. And there's some gigantic stickers in here. I think I was hoarding these ones. These ones were definitely on my hoard list. That is for sure. I think I'm going to have this. I'm going to turn it into a corner piece. So I'm going to stick it over here a little bit more on the edge of that paper. And naturally, I put my scissors somewhere never to be seen again. There they are. I swear, I always put them where they don't belong. Without fail, every time. Okay, I feel like this piece is big enough to still use it. So I'm going to stick the rest of it down over here. And we only have to peel off a little bit. Okay. Have that. I probably should get boxes before I go any further because otherwise I'm gonna not have room for those. I have so much stuff on my desk right now, it's not even funny. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, I know pastel has a purple in it that'll work, but I also want to see if Autumn 2.0, this mauve purple, matches like this deeper, like this purple right here, it matches. So I was kind of thinking of going in with that shade. And then I do have a hot pink. So I could do the pink and then maybe go in with the yellow. And that could maybe be our color scheme. Like we're going to pull from those three colors that are in here. So here's the yellow. Because we do kind of have all these colors somewhere in here. We're going to pull out the purple. And then last we'll pull out that hot pink. I like this because it's a little bit of a different color scheme than a lot of the colors this book has in it. So, okay, well, since we use that purple that's in this particular sticker, I better use that because it's not that same shade of purple for some reason isn't really in a lot of the other stickers. So it's this one right here, like matches that one perfectly. This also has the hot pink and stuff in it too. I'm going to put this one right up here so that way I can really see that. And I think I'm actually going to take my X-Acto knife. Let's see if this works. I'm going to rip that off. And then I'm going to place it underneath the line so that way it's kind of not interrupted and then it doesn't have that shadowing through look on it. Feel like that works. We have a lot of flat pieces in here. And I'm going to go in with that. Let's stick that flat piece there. We have a couple of smaller pieces. We'll grab from the other page. No, it really doesn't matter. And add some more in there. And then we are going to go in with a couple of boxes to layer with. Just so that way you're not having, the main reason why I like to do that too is I like the way that layering looks, but I also don't like to write, like if I have one task, I don't want to have to write it in these giant boxes. I just like the boxes because they add more color to the layout, but then you can put your tasks, so you could do like laundry, and then maybe you can write like whose laundry you're doing, or fold the laundry, or whatever that is. So that's the main reason why I like to do that. I just really like, I love to layer, you guys. Layering is my favorite thing to do. Any excuse to layer. And that doesn't mean you have to use these boxes for that. I like the way it looks. I'm saving that spot for a quote. So I'm going to grab, Black Quotes Volume 3 because I know there's some fall quotes here. And since it's finally time to start using some fall quotes, I can finally kind of dive into some of these. Fall is proof that change is beautiful. Pull out some of these smaller ones just so I can add some smaller quotes in here as well. Okay, I feel like that's good. It doesn't need to have a ton in here, and I still want to leave like this extra to-dos area accessible. So really simple. Again, I feel like these spreads are going to be pretty easy because all of these books have really big florals in them, which just make it really easy. So that one again was Autumn Blooms. And now we're going to go in with Hello Fall, which is like the next old, actually I think Autumn Blooms actually came out before this book did, because these ones are all on paper. So let's see what vibes we have. I have a lot of this blue left. Kind of a different vibe. Should I go with the blue vibe? Hold on. I'm looking to see what I can use to make that blue vibe work. I feel like I could go in with this blue vibe. I think I might do the blue vibe. I feel like it's pretty rare to do blues for fall, so I'm going to grab Series 5. And we have some shades of green in here that I think will work. So we have this shade of green. And then I'm also going to do the dark blue that's in here. So I'm going to go to the dark blue. Have that be the main two colors. Ooh. And those blues are really pretty shades. And then we can take this guy and stick this one down at the bottom of that. And we have this pumpkin moment. This side is the side getting punched, so I'm also trying to keep that in mind, but it's okay if it punches a little bit into those pumpkins. I feel like that's okay. Let's figure out this. I'm going to put this up here, and then I think I'm going to put a square there. So put that there. And we have this floral piece, which originally I was thinking I was going to do like that, but then I put that one there. And I feel like that's a lot of florals all at the top. Like, that's a lot. One could say a little bit too much. I am going to go, I think I'm going to grab the green. I don't have as much of the green in here. Let's grab this box here. and slap that in here. Part of me is like, maybe if I cut it, it won't look so crazy if I add a little piece somewhere else. So I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, well, we're doing it. I feel like I have to layer this one. Okay, florals are in. We did finish a page. I am trying to see if I want to add in, maybe I'll add in one of these pumpkins to just get a little bit more of the decoration in here. And then again, we'll go in with Black Quotes, Volume 3. Go in with this small quote. And then we are going to layer, because I don't want to just leave it like that. But I lost my books. Let's go in with, this is Series 2. I don't think I'm going to layer on that one because I'm already taking up some of that space. But I am going to layer on these ones. Just so I have those there. And then we'll have the rest of the space to write on. So that was Hello Fall. Set that one aside and that aside. And then we're going to go in with a horizontal. And now we're going to go in with Posh Fall. This one is definitely an older book. I am 100% saving these for all time. I will not be using those. Those ones I absolutely love. So 110% I am hoarding those. Oh, I really have not used. There we go. I think we're going to have to do the pink pumpkins. The pink and maroon, which I think I can make work from here. I can even go more this shade, and then I can grab pink from, I could grab the pink and an orange from Pastel. And that feels right to me. So I'm going to pull out pastel boxes because I know I have a pink. And I can do this darker and the pink, and those can be my colors. I could also use the orange that's in here. Like coral color, I feel like will look nice too. So I'm going to pull out this, the pink, and then we'll do this darker red color from Jewel Tone. And we'll have those be our colors. So I'm going to do that one. And this one. Ooh, yeah. I like that color scheme. That's pretty. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the red for my box down at the bottom. Because I am going to put a box down here. All right, let's start going in with the decorations. Because apparently I literally haven't touched this. I've used 4 stickers from this entire set. Like, what the heck? I mean, granted, it's probably because it's pink. And I'm not a pink person. So that's honestly probably why. But I'm also like, why didn't I use these? They are really pretty. So it's also weird that I didn't use them. Okay, it's a corner piece, but it's also not a corner piece. Like, I'm gonna have to trim a little bit of the corners off of that, but that's okay, I guess. We'll do what we got to do. I'm gonna flatten this a little bit. And that way it's a little bit shorter too. Stick that up there. Then we have some other flat pieces in here. I cannot see the edges of these stickers to save my life. I can't see. I'm like pulling up everything except the edge of the sticker. And now I just ripped that one. Let's see if I can save it. I can't see where the edge is of these stickers. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. I just can't see. Put some of these pumpkins down here. This maroon pumpkin. That one's pretty. Okay, I do really like these stickers, so I'm like, why didn't I use them? But also it's like, I know why I didn't use them, but I'm also like, why didn't I use them? They're really pretty. It's just being picky, I guess. Being real picky. I'm trying to look for something to stick right there. I wanted a pink sticker, but I don't know if this is the right vibe. Oh, I guess it is now. We have a leaf. Stick in this here leaf. Okie dokie. Okay, let me get in a little bit of layering. Where do I keep putting my books? I swear. I'm not keeping any track of anything on my desk right now. Okay, let's do... I do one here, and then I have to grab pastel. Because I forgot that these colors are from this book. So I'm going to go in with those. Okay. I do have some little small ones that I'm going to stick inside the box, or at least one of the boxes. Okay, I feel like that's all for the decoration there, and then we are going to go in with a quote. Something simple. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant. And I feel like that's good. All right, so that was Posh Fall. I can't believe I haven't used that set before. It's a really pretty set, so I don't know why. My prejudice of pink, I guess. I don't know. But now I'm like, I feel like I'm at a point now where I'm like, just use the stickers, yo. Like, just use them. Or I guess back then when this book originally came out, I guess I just wasn't ready to use the pink. But I think this one's my favorite so far. So there's that one. All right, flipping it over. Now we're going to go in. Let's do fall elements because this one will be, it'll probably still have florals in it, but it won't be as florally. This one has other things in it. So you kind of bring in some other elements this time. I really have not used this book a lot. So that's interesting to see. I don't remember this. Why don't I remember this set? I like legitimately don't remember this set in here. I'm going to use this one. This one's pretty. Okay, so what colors from Jewel Tone could I take? Ooh, this like plum burgundy color. Literal match. I could use the green, like the darker green if I wanted to go with a darker vibe. But I'm thinking, excuse you, sir, stay open. I could do yellow. I feel like yellow could be nice. Maybe this more mustardy yellow. Okay, this one for sure. This one is like a duh. You have to use that one. I know if I go into pastel, I can pull this color. I know that. Part of me's like, I probably just should do it. Yep, see, we got that mint. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do the yellow, because I do like the yellow. We're going to go in with this one. Okay, so that's going to be my color palette for these stickers. We have a giant vase, or vase, however you want to say it. I have some books. I think I'm going to put these over here instead of having a box there this time. Which way is this meant to go? I'm going to put this over here. Which way is this meant to go? I'm going to put it this way, even though the words on there are 100% upside down. But you know what? It's fine. We are just going to let it be. Leave it be. Okay, and this one's nice. It doesn't really have a ton of floral vibes in it, so I feel like this is giving us a little bit of break, because I know I just did a ton of floral spreads. But I do love florals, so I'm not really sorry about it. Do love me a good floral spread. Okay, I'm kind of using this as like a little table over here, and I'm going to put some of these little items on there. Maybe this little basket. Okay, just fill in that bottom section. And we'll put these little paints. And then I have some smaller paints. I don't know what these are. Sprinkles, maybe? I'm going to go with sprinkles. Is this for a fall wedding? Probably. Probably. That's probably what this was intended for. Oh well. I don't think I'm going to do any layering on this one. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I think I'm okay without layering anything on here. I'm going to add a quote. Add our fall quote in here. I love fall. And then we're going to call that one good. Easy peasy. I do like the color scheme of that one. Okay, now for our last spread, we're going back to vertical. That was Fall Elements. And the last one we have is Luxe Fall. So let's see what we have in here. I don't think I've really used this one that much either. I did use the pink stickers. I am hoarding the purple stickers. I haven't used this one, but I think it's just because I love this set so much. So I've been kind of hoarding it, but I do have 2 pages, so I probably could do that one. Let's do this one, as if we haven't done enough greens today. Let's do more. I feel like Jewel Tones is going to be right up this alley. We can do the bright, we can do the dark, and I can do the cream. So that's the color. Those are the colors we're going to use for this one. So we're going to go with this lighter. We're going to go with the cream color. And then we're going to go with a darker green. Yeah, I'm going to go with the more. So these are the 3 we're going to use. So we'll put the cream in the middle, because that's just what makes sense in my brain. And we'll put this one over there. And this one over there. And those will be the 3 colors that we've pulled from these stickers. I can't believe I haven't used this set. But I also can't believe it, because I know for a fact I was hoarding them. I can't believe it. I'm not surprised that I was hoarding them, because they are really, really pretty. We're going to lay this in here. And I have another corner piece. Just give me all the corner pieces, because I will use them. Stick this one over here. And then we have some just like flat pieces. They're a little bit too long. At least most of them are, for where I'd want to stick them. Do this one on this side. Okie dokie. And I feel like I just need something to kind of finish it off right there. I know that's like not doing a lot in here, but part of me wants to just be like, done. No more. I'm trying to decide if I should cut these because I could cut them and they would hang down from that, but I also feel like that would look weird. And I'm not super thrilled about this look either. But oh, I kind of like that, like if it went on top of this one. Because that color is light enough, it's not shadowing through that much. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, well, that's the choice we made. Okay, and then I'll do one more over here just to get some more along this side. Okay, I think that's good on those stickers. They're really, really pretty. And I know I didn't add a lot, but I feel like that one doesn't need a lot with it. Okay, so I am going to grab Jewel Tones again because we got all our colors from here. I'm going to leave this one alone, but I am going to go in and just add some extra little boxes in here for these ones. Again, using them for whatever tasks. Let's go to that green. And that green. Just that way you're not having to write in like the giant box. Then it's kind of broken down just a little bit for you. Okay, now I need a quote. I am going to grab fall. Well, let's see. I am going to grab Fall Collections Volume 3 from Amber Plans Her Day because I know there's just more fall quotes in this book other than just the book I was pulling from. So I'm just looking for another quote to stick in. And we don't have to do a fall quote. Like, that is accurate. We don't have to do fall. I just like doing the fall quotes. Let's do one that's not. I know we've done fall quotes for literally all of them. So I'll do one that's not fall related. We'll put this one in here. This is a good quote for a daily sheet. A goal without a plan is just a wish. There we go. I'm just trying to see if there's like another quote that I can add in here that's like on the smaller side. Because if I do one, it would be up here. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I think that one just became my favorite. All right, let me go ahead and get all my pages punched, and then we will take a look at all of them. All right, I made sure I was going to punch them the correct way this time, so they should all be right. All right, so here is page 1. Here's page 2, blue and green vibes. Page 3, I do love this color scheme. I do love it. Page 4. And then finishing off with page 5, this right here, picture perfect. I love that piece. So stinking pretty. But there we go, you guys. Daily sheets all ready for another week. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.